Welcome. Now, you are wanting to come on board to talk about International Guide Dogs Day, which is on Wednesday.
Yeah. Andrew, for your listeners, we're talking about International Guide Dog Day. So, yes, I am blind.
Yeah.
And I'm also deaf too. I just threw that bombshell at you just before as well.
You
So
literally did.
I have a dual disability. But yes, that was the whole reason I reached out to you on this fabulous podcast, because I thought, let's unbutton some guide dog myths
Yeah.
around International Guide Dog Day.
Yeah.
The really big thing is members of the public should never talk to or engage with a guide dog that's in working harness. And it's such a natural thing for people to do, to see a dog and go, oh, hello, what's your dog's name? And look at the dog and cute faces and stuff like that. That's just what we do as people. But we really should try to not do that with a working guide dog, because it is actually distracting for the dog. So for me, and by distracting, that it can potentially put the dogs off their work and what they're meant to be doing.
I guess that in itself is a myth, right? Because there's this misconception that once the dog's inducted in, like that's it. There's no other pathway. But what you're saying is that the dog actually tells you that it wants to work and that it wants that particular role.
Exactly. And there are some dogs that, but we've got a dog at the moment that's in our court system, Poppy, and she showed remarkable ability to connect with people that were distressed. And so she now sits in the court system with victims of domestic violence and children.
Yeah.
And she showed us early on that was where her strengths were.
Yeah.
So, we've placed her in that role. People come up to them and go, oh, I hope the dog fails as a guide dog, because that's a horrible life for a dog.
What?
I know.
Why?
That misconception's out there, Andrew. I don't know why. But it is. It's there.
Yeah. Again, is this visual aspect to it, right?
Yeah.
And
but this 10-second video I have of her is her being a total lunatic. Like, she's running, she's doing zoomies, she's in the car with her head hanging out the window. And it's like, look, same dog. That's her. And you see people go, oh, really? And look at the video and look at the dog and go, yeah, it's her. Trust me, it is. And me particularly, given my background, my nursing background, my animal welfare background, I know how important it is to give her that balance. She has her playtime, she has her downtime, because I want her to be happy in her working life as long as possible, as long as she is physically and mentally able to. But by the same token, I'm also respectful that when it comes time for her to retire, I need to let her retire. I need to do the right thing by her.
So what's the age that she would retire?
Yeah, and that's people are always curious about that, and it's very much dependent on the dog, the type of work they've been doing.